the research itself, but given realities in terms of our experience and everyday realities, and also specific to the different institutions that we represent on the issue of violence against women in politics, which cuts across all sectors. So just in the form of an announcement, I've been informed that we would be going out if a signal is given when the president is actually moving out, just in case to put you all in the loop. Once a signal is been given, we can all march out just to have some aspect of the president also knowing what is being done here and our stance in terms of women and our concerns as well. So without much ado, I'll actually call on the panelists for this panel. Please, a round of applause to Secka, Deputy Party Leader, UDP, as she comes forward to the high table. Thank you, Adiyam. Fatou, Baldeh, Executive Director, Will. And last but not the least, we have Jabu Sisawa, Speaker, National Youth Parliament. We were supposed to have the mayor of the Banjul City Council, but unfortunately she's not here with us. So we'll be going with these three on the high table. And it would have been really great if we had a government official or somebody within the government to be part of these discussions. Because in as much as we will discuss about some of these things, and as well as the challenges, it will also require some government will to make most of these things come to fruition. But nonetheless, we'll still continue with these discussions. Hence, it's a major issue that has actually cut across and continues to affect women across all sectors. So welcome to the three of you, and it's a pleasure to have the three of you on this high table to discuss these pertinent issues, because it is not limited to maybe young people alone, but it cuts across. And the impact of violence actually has far-reaching consequences that we even think of in certain funds. But just to actually start the discussion, I'll just shift to Ajia. But also, I might speak in English, but I just want it to be free so that we can be at liberty to speak any language that we want to speak, so that for the benefit of the people that are here. My Wolof and Mandinka is a bit terrible, so I wouldn't want to cause any commotion here given the language. But I'll still speak in English, but you are at liberty to speak and respond to the questions in any language that you feel like you want to respond to. So I'll just start with Secka. We do understand that within the party structures of our various political parties, but let's just look at UDP in itself. Sometimes subtle forms of resistance actually do happen, which often shape who feels welcome to participate and who doesn't feel welcome to participate. So what internal behaviors do you have within your party system or norms do you see that discourage women from coming up?
I'm very much proud to answer that question.
In my party, we don't have discrimination at all. Because in 2018, we amended our party's constitution to increase 30% of women in the executive and 30% of youth in the executive. So there's no discrimination, we are all equal. For example, in 2016, at the Congress at Base, the former deputy party leader and deputy secretary general was a male, Jallo. But in 2016, I was elected as a deputy party leader of the United Democratic Party. I didn't went unopposed. I contested with a man, and I won him because all the women supported me. So there's no discrimination. The other thing is, a national president, Adiyam Daoyago, she went at a Congress and contest, and she won as a woman. In my party, the women are in the key positions of leadership. In my party, United Democratic Party, we have two separate wings, both female youth wing and male women's wing. Women's wing. The women's wing is the leader is Adisoka Inaka, an elderly person. There's no discrimination, no age discrimination, nothing whatsoever. We are all equal. And I will tell you a secret today. 2016, we all know what happened with the United Democratic Party. We are very handicapped. Sorosande's case. They went out 14 April, 16 April, Hechidabo went out. But when he was going out, he said, I might be killed or I might be detained. But whatever happens to me, my deputy will lead the party. That is me, Adian said. So I led the party. So there's no discrimination. In an executive meeting, when my party is out on another mission, he will delegate me to chair the meeting. I will chair the meeting. In that meeting, before the meeting ends, when he comes, he'll sit at the back. Some executive members are here, they can witness me. He'll sit at the back. If I ask him to come and take his position, he says no, continue at here. So there's no discrimination in United Democratic Party. You don't discriminate. No discrimination. It's all accepted.
Okay, so let's look at this. You've been in politics for quite a very long time. You do understand some of these nuances that actually happen within political party structures. But let's just even go now beyond what exists within the UDP as a party. But in terms of what you've seen and realized, what do you think have been some of the major issues in terms of cultural norms or values that actually discourage women from advancing?
Anyway, I still congratulate my party because when it comes to selection of candidates, which is very complicated, we have female members who will apply. But during the selection committee, there will be no discrimination. Those female applicants are equally treated as the male applicants. So there is no discrimination in my party, not at all.
Okay, thank you very much, Secka. I think that deserves a round of applause in terms of that actually exists within the party structures, and I think that is something that is worthy of emulation when it comes to other parties. But Baldeh, we just quickly shift to you. You've engaged women from across the country. You've seen firsthand some of the things that actually exist. But based on your experience in terms of your engagement with women, why do you observe the biggest silence in terms of how the actually those moments where women experience harm but do not or cannot really speak?
Thank you. I think this is a very worthy conversation for us to have, especially as we enter the election year. And we also have to acknowledge that despite having women, more than half of the Gambian population are women, we are still underrepresented in every sphere of Gambian spaces. Be it, we are not just talking about the parliament or local elections. Every space that you look at within institutions, Gambian women are underrepresented. And this doesn't mean that we are incapable of delivering. We are seeing Gambian women occupying different positions in international platforms, leading international organizations. So it's not about capability or our capacity. So one of the biggest challenges that I continue to hear from women who are interested in politics or decision making in general, a lot of these issues are systemic and they are embedded within our society. I appreciate Auntie Yam's offering us the insights from her party, and it's really commendable that as a party, the UDP has all these different strategies to encourage women's political participation. So we commend the UDP for that. However, speaking generally for Gambian women, even where these platforms are open, even where political parties bring up these intended intentions to improve women's political participation, we see still how social norms, harmful social norms, continue to hinder women's back from participating. We've seen where women have come out showing interest in politics. Even if the systems are there, even when we tick these boxes of having 50% or 30% women representation, that doesn't prevent the fact that when women come out, they are attacked publicly, they are attacked on the media. For me as a woman, if I was interested in running for any political in any political space or decision-making space, I will be wondering what will they be writing about me? Will they be going to investigate how many men I've been with? Who are my friends? What dress code am I wearing? What makeup did I put on my face when I was coming? We don't see those kind of conversations with male politicians or men in the public space. But issues as simple as that also really prevents women from coming out. But also the fact of this naming and shaming of women. We talk about, we know Gambia is a very small community. And we know when women come out, the attacks, we are all from the community. We all see what happens. Women we see even within the same party, because we are working in a patriarchal setting. Even women ourselves, we see how the systems make us to fight against each other, because we are only given limited positions in these spaces. So instead of supporting each other, the few women that hold on to these positions want to keep holding to them, and they're not opening the space. And that's not their fault. It's a system. We have a system that continues to do that. We also have to acknowledge within our space the intersectionalities. Women living in rural areas and women living in urban areas. Obviously, they are different. Our access to funds, for example, access to opportunities are all different, and we need to consider that. In fact, if you look further, you bring in age, you see older women, younger women. We have all those intersectionalities that can affect how women can participate in this. But most importantly, I speak to a lot of women who are interested in taking up decision-making positions, and one of the hindrances is that fear of attack, of stigma, and particularly digital violence. We talk about violence at home, at a community, but what about the fear of what they write on Facebook about me? What do the WhatsApp audio says about me? Things like that that really attack women because of their gender is one of the biggest structural barriers of women participation in decision making.
Thank you. I would have wanted to ask a follow-up question, but I will come to that later. But that will link me to Jabu, the question that I'll ask in terms of digital violence, which actually mostly affects the young people. How have you observed these?
Thank you so much. I am honored to be here. Digital violence is really alarming nowadays, especially for young politicians or even those that are not young, but they have the aspiration of joining politics. When women come out to when they have the intention of contesting political spaces, nowadays we have these AI detectors. We also have, sometimes they will use your image, insert it in AI, and then when it comes out, you see some of them naked. You see some of them like they expose their genital areas and everything. So that is something that is really alarming. And I think a stop needs to be put to it, because digital violence is dangerous. It silences women, it intimidates them, and it also prevents many people from contesting for political space.
Let's look at the impact it actually has psychologically on most of these people. Yes.
So it has it affects their psyche. So, example, if I want to contest for a political seat and someone use my image and then expose it outside, give me an image that is completely different from myself, it will affect me, because some people, I might know about AI, I might know that this is accusation, but someone somewhere would not know that this lady is not like this, or this girl is not like this. So they would think that, okay, so this is how the person dresses, or this is how the person behaves, in public, spaces. So the person cannot expect us to vote for her. That will disturb, and sometimes even your family members will tell you, please, for the sake of your reputation, you need to back out. So it affects people psychologically, especially women.
All right, thank you very much. So that's really important, especially the aspect of digital violence, which actually what we are facing today. But interestingly, amongst this is our understanding of media and information literacy. Because many a times when these AI images actually come forward, most of us would not actually go further to check the sources of these pictures or videos. It is most of us that will just go into and start sharing most of this and then creating much more noise and commotions. And then the impact actually becomes much more triggering. And once it's out there, it's difficult for you to be able to retract whatever information that is shared, and the impact becomes much more problematic. But Fatou, I'll go back to you. Looking at what is embedded in the research, some of the findings that have been made, which of it actually resonates more with the day-to-day realities of what you do?
Thank you again. I think for us as an organization, we do a lot of work with young women around confidence building. We know that in the Gambian context, a lot of women, from when you are a child, there are gender norms and expectations. There are responsibilities that are expected of male and responsibilities that are expected of females. And I think what we are dealing with now is the foundation is within our homes, where when we have a daughter and a son, we start making rules as to what the daughter can do and what the son can do. And I think we need to start from our homes, empowering girls, our daughters, that they can be whatever they want to be. They can aspire to be presidents. They can aspire to be engineers. We shouldn't limit what a girl can do. If we start doing that, empowering young girls and building their confidence, in fact, going to the space where we tell our girls, jigen nga warulo wax lu bari, jigen da nga wara nopi, jigen da nga wara nek in a certain way. Unfortunately, si aduna buñ nekk tay, as a woman, so neke fofu waxulo, so neke we've seen suñ oye interviews, and for me this is one of the beyond the recommendations. We also need to find out how do we support female aspirants, people who want to go. How do we teach them about confident speaking? You also a male speaker and a female speaker. You had jigen bi yow bi nga nekké xalé ñu la wax né jigen warulo wanewu warulo wax lu bari nga oma dima interview nga indi moy politician dafa nekk fofu wax lu nekk tay dañu né koku mo gëna mëna wax waye ñun as women dañ ñu ris né jigen warulo bari wax jigen waru sabat waru ta ek ci kaw. And it's time pour suñ baat yi ñu egg ci kaw. It's time pour ñu speak up. It's time pour ñu wone ne over half of the population of this country jigéen lañ te yàlla xam na jigéen yee tax dëkk bi di dox. Soo ko buggee xam nga eewu sa kër 5 o'clock jigéen yi nga gis ñu ngi enu seen lu nekk. So women are actually the ones that are running this country. So for example, so su dee man dama dee wax góor yi yow mun ngaa xam ne jigéen moo la jur jigéen moo la raise jigéen mooy def everything si kër bi lu tax nga foog ne jigéen boobu mënut a dawal ron dëkk bi su dee yow mun naa laa jur toppatoo la ba nga mag jàngal la lu nekk nga nekk président man mun a jàngal lu tax mënumaa nekk président mënumaa nekk leader. So those are the conversations that we need to really start having and building confidence si jigéen yi ba pare we need to work with men too. We need to make men understand when women are empowered, when women are given opportunities, everybody benefits. There isn't any country boo xam ne dafa develop, boo xam ne dafa successful, boo xam ne dafa bàyyi jigéenam gannaaw. Any country that leaves its women behind have not made it. Yeah, that's the number one indicator. Countries yoo xam ne ñoo empower seen jigéen yi. So this is why it's really important for us all to understand that when you empower women and girls, everybody benefits. It's the smartest investment. More other countries are doing that, and unless Gambia utilizes the full potential of the women, we will not progress.
Thank you very much, Fatou. I think that's a very salient point. But we would quickly actually take me to Auntie Yang. Talking about the UDP story in terms of party structure and then women representation, actually it might be a move that would be worthy of emulation by other parties. But where do we draw the line in terms of what positions that have been given to women in that particular political party? Is it just giving them the positions to tick boxes, or are they really making some of the movers and shakers in that particular party? And what could other parties learn from the UDP story?
I think in my statement, the statement that I have made, I've answered your question before your question comes. Because in the United Democratic Party, when you are given a position, you have to participate to the fullest. You have to honor the position. You always act in that position, and you try to emulate others who are better than you. For example, I can emulate her. She's young. What I have said, I have admired her. Although I have no experience than her in politics, lima wax daal mooy United Democratic Party amul xaajaale parce que foog naa ne li ma fi wax sànq leer na képp ku nekk sa position yaa ngi ko doxal interference am organ bu nekk. When I say organ, I mean each committee, the committee head, the power committee meeting. The only thing that we want is that committee head to report exactly what happened to the national executive at an executive meeting.
The party muna jange si UDP.
Leneen parti li muna jange si United Democratic Party. Ñu seet suñ doxalin ñu doxalee ko. Parce que for now, United Democratic Party, we are the only party, or we are the only party who first have a deputy party leader as a female. We are the first party that have national president as a female. So for now, for one, I emulate United Democratic Party, and the oneness in the party. Touch one, touch all. United Democratic Party. When you touch one, you touch all members of the party. So that shows that we are very united. Lima wax mooy nañ jéem ñu góorgóorlu. I always say I'm already aging. I'm an elderly woman now. So I always advocate that young, educated Gambian women, let them come on board and join the political arena before it's too late. Come and join the political arena before it's too late. In my party, I am also advocating. We all know that 2026, our flag bearer is H. Hussein Dabo. There is no doubt, he has been already selected. But 2031, inshallah, I am making an announcement here. The president candidate of United Democratic Party will be a female candidate, inshallah. Yes, to show name, women are not the in my party, definitely.
Well, I think that deserves another round of applause and commendation. For the fact that this has actually been said as one of the biggest opposition parties in the country will actually make headway in terms of how do we move women forward. But Fatou, the Auntie Young mentioned the aspect of women need to come forward. But what really stops them from coming forward?
Thank you. I think, sorry.
Also, just to add on to that, because I've seen instances where most institutions, organizations, or per se even political parties will say, oh, we are moving women. But most of the time, it's more like pushing women just to tick the boxes. So once they fail to deliver on those particular positions, then they will go back to saying that, oh, we told you one and then the jiggle is doing that. But is it really for the sake of just putting them there, for the sake of being there, or do they put them there because they deserve to be there?
Yeah, thank you. I think definitely we need to move away from ticking boxes. So there's a ticking boxes like the Kurwa party, amna policy, amna di put jigel. So you go way beyond lolo. Then done moving, really committed actions instead of just having all these beautiful policies and ticking and having women there. Because we've seen beyond that, when it comes to actually appointing women, it continues to be, it's really not showing tangible evidence. Swing policy you make a difference within the different political parties, it's actually resulting into women leadership. Come Auntie Yamnunko Wahe,
it is difficult. So then parties making commitment be at the party level. It is difficult for us to see that post-elections, appointments, who these women taking these leadership roles. But beyond that, from my experience and speaking to different women in this country, definitely the fear of stigma and discrimination is one thing that they prevent a lot of women from participating. But also experience. Jigéen yu bari ci dëkk bi ñu ngi bëgg a go into political spaces, while experience bi dafa lack. One of the things that we should look for, like a recommendation, people like Auntie with decades of experience. There are so many incredible women in the Gambia who've been in this work. Naka na ñoo jëlee gaay, party aside, politics aside, ñu mentor other women. This is not about UDP or another party. It's about naka la Auntie di identify certain women. Gis na ne ñi am nañ potential. More share wisdom, like that intergenerational, because we all can learn so much from her experience, and there are so many other women. I'm sure she's lived so much. Yes, here you get what generally what happened, but I am sure that mom can live a lot of experiences because of her gender, whether she shares it here publicly or not. But she must have lived some challenges. How did she overcome that? Because for a woman like her to get to where she is in the system, we know ne jigéen bu strong la, xam nañ ne jàmbaar la. Lan naka la ñu mun a tijjee loolu the younger women pour ñun tam ñu xam loolu ñu mun a get to that. Yes, I may be here di bari wax di loolu waaye awma this percent of experience bu am. So how can we bring that intergenerational exchanges so that younger women can learn from people like her? But also beyond that, really having that commitment. Women need to come out, but we must make it safe. Man jigéen bu ma xam ne tamit safe law. So ma waxee ne safe law, du ma la mun a encourage to a certain level pour nga génna, because the risk ñun yëpp xam nañ ne the risk that is out there for women when they take up political spaces, when they are in the public space.
Okay. You actually did preempt one of the questions that I wanted to ask and Adiam as we will be closing up later in terms of what can women learn from her in terms of rising through the cadre and then breaking some of the norms that actually exist. But I would be interested to know internal politics within parties. Certain levels of violence actually happen there against women. And now you have some of the male in the top cadre of the political parties. Who do they report to when these violence actually happen? And then how do they ensure that they are safe when these things happen? Fatou.
Sorry.
It could be based on your engagements with women. Yes. You've been engaging, you've engaged women from a diverse spectrum, be it within the political parties, communities, and so on. But within political parties themselves, internal party violence actually happens, mostly against women.
Yes.
Now you have most of the male counterparts at the cadre, top cadre of the political parties.
Okay.
Who do they report to when these issues happen? And then how do they ensure that they are safe within the party?
Okay. So in the Gambia, every institution has policies around sexual violence, sexual and gender-based violence, or violence in general. So that happen to someone within the party, there should be a reporting mechanism put in place. Local institutions, these are recommendations that came out. And one thing that I keep stressing about, as a country, since we move forward, as a country that went through a dictatorship, 22 years, that our whole system was affected. The TRRC, some people may think this is not relevant, but the TRRC made recommendations. TRRC recommendations went beyond prosecutions. Let's just prosecute certain perpetrators. The TRRC recommendations looked at our society, the fabric of our society, things that were affected because of the dictatorship. They made recommendations around women in political participation. They made recommendations around tackling violence against women and girls. As a country, if we do not go back to our transitional justice framework and implement the recommendations from the various transitional justice mechanisms, impose on pour new look into, then we will fail. Whatever we start, we will fail. So with institutions, with political parties, we know that a lot of violations happen. Te lolu dafa frame my si Gambia ne. If you are a woman who were in the political space during that time, Yangi still we live with the trauma of trying to participate back then. Lu happen on to jigeni, linga gis yenen jigeni, linga gis yenen politicians see. So we really need to go back to that and really deal with the past pour ñu muna move forward and have a newer space. So you know what, new Gambia, we may reaching to that new Gambia because dealing with the legacies of dictatorship, dealing with the trauma or lolo like face. So we need to really go back into that. The reason we continue to see women fighting each other in the same parties, for example, is because gender-based violence against women, we need to understand that this is operated by a system, the patriarchal system. Patriarchy is a system. It's not just men and women. The patriarchy system becomes more that they fight each other. So why so you colleagues go then now when why you jigéen so fi génnee sa morom jigéen ñoo la yaaxal te suma ekiti won wax bi fi jigéen yépp I agree with that, but it is not women, it is the system bu créer bobu system bo xamné mo openul space bi di allow women to be who they are. So for us to really work on these things, we also need to look at that system. Yeah.
Thank you very much. I think that is important, especially you've mentioned the aspect of patriarchy. It's not only the men against women, but even women that have patriarchal mindset as to, oh, even within our home, sometimes that you hear some of our parents, well, sometimes even when you are outspoken, they will tell you, so those things actually exist. So with that, you have actually live up with that particular mindset. It actually stays with you, and then we tend to normalize these things as this is actually the norm in terms of how things are supposed to be done. But Jabu, let's look at it. How do you think young people could actually, what could they do to serve as strong advocates for against violence for women in politics, but also ensuring political safety for women?
Yes. So I believe young people have a great role.
Would you want to say it in Mandinka?
Okay. So njikita ko funding ke ye role basu dale political participation la karola follow advocacy la karola ni aje ko o yamo ite inyom funding ke bi o yemu soje sumbuto iba kade fela o be kuja wol falama because amari dum ta politique wala kono inanta ka wulle pour advocate ya fo mon mum bake kan ya fo ka dum nyum ke kan te amambete ya amanyam because am musolte o manyana kinande na manyana lola face lo because ala nyam dolo nga right lem awareness creation fana nyanta ka funding ke nyanta ka tadula to le nga futa molma nga ngelondo ka ila londo ka fundi kanita ndila ko musola do ko amanke katare bum para daranti o katari futu wala anin dimbaya sambo because mo jama ya mera ko mo jama ka fole muso nyi nyata la futu bune kono muso manke palasi maralati but is funding kel mo nyanta ka tale as incumbent upon us nkata nka futa na mol ma
ambala le dama. So I've been notified that the president is coming. Just a few people, if we can go out. We all come from different political parties, but those that want to, you can actually line up for us to just go out briefly. Fine.
Women in political participation. The only person that can make that happen, one of the most important one, is in this room.
Yeah. It's been said 5 people. Can we just have 5? Just 5. Just 5. Just 5.
Everyone is going. Protocol bi mu ne 5.
Bu leen génn si biti taxaw leen si bunta bi moom si boppam dina dugal si.
Mu ngi tëj bunta bi sax. They are closing it.
Let's
What are the protocol?
So we've taken a short break. Just so you know what's going on, the president is coming. So they are trying to get some 5 women out there so that they would you know highlight the message that is being discussed here, which is violence against women in politics in the Gambia. So some 5 women are outside. Let's continue. Let's continue. So we are going to continue because it's only 5 women. They were restricted. So there is some confusion, our people. Everybody wants to go outside. Even the men were rushing. Yes, the men were rushing to go out, and I was telling them, men, where are you going? So now the women are coming back because they restricted. There are about 5 women. Numbers. They are only restricting to say only 5. If you look very well in the back, you see the man in the suit. He is one of the security. He has come inside and closed the door to stop anybody from going outside. We are alive. We're alive. We are alive.
Okay, so the rest that are here, please, we want to continue.
Okay, so you're not going to negotiate, President. So they say lulu magum na diga. Wow, magum la.
Yes. Okay, Oliver.
Okay, we are going to continue.
Okay.
So funding bill yayan togo hona municipal wolo ka dialogue kumandi wolo kakacha kumandi maybe as a kero between parties or political party lim funding care fanam ani muso lim funding care fanam mulata lola political spaces la. So it's all for kacha kumandi le pour que discuss yani tandila ko because amantari ko funding care doron wala nyanta ka lonko nini mbeke kana manyana kala hani political parties or especially party executives ifana nyanta ka wala kudol bije nyanta ka address la parties or konola. So examples.
Okay, sorry. So we are told that all the women can go out. So let's say all the women can go out.
So
All the women are going out.
yeah. So you can go there.
So what's happening now? The president is coming, and then all the women are going outside so that they can amplify the message. And the president will be coming soon. So we are going to capture the moment. President. No. Everybody is lined up now. Seems like they have accepted the women to come out. There were only 5 women, but now all the women are allowed to come out. So. in seen baana bi da ngeen ko waroon a indi seen baana bi ngeen waroon a indi teg ko si yoon bi fii kanam. Let's show you the women that are here. There are many women here, all in politics. Women from various parties. And some of the men also. That's my brother Bayo. Yes, my man. More women. They're getting ready for the president. He's coming there. Yadi. More women. Chief of Staff, how are you? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. People.
But this guy will take all of you and you can replace it from you. Or you look
Okay, that's it. So we are going to continue with the
and what else? And cooking, the 3C.
the women. Are the women happy?
We are not happy yet.
You are not happy yet. Okay.
wante li ma si déggoon mooy déggal waa dex bi ñu ne dañooy taxaw di ut ci paas yi loolu gën maa puus because I have the confidence in me and I'm very clear and I always provide facts su may wax damay déggu moo tax waxeekaay bu nekk plateforme bu nekk am naa fi taxaw fa ma wax suma kàddu nit jëlee ci dara ci kaw loolu ba ma taxawee métti na torop jigéen bu dem ba taxaw ci plateforme si journaliste yi di la interview media bi yow kon jàmbaar nga man ki ma njëkkaa interview fekk ñu bari dañ foog ne man dama taxaw duma taxaw because I was in service active service xamuñ ndax retire naa ndax retire wu ci kaw loolu nag ñu bare ngi stand by di ma call dangaa taxaw pour interview ma as ma interview ma wane suma bugga diguma kenn dara de because aw ma dara yàlla moo am li ma bugga mooy jigéen ñi ma toogal leen for them to have a seat somebody who can represent them pour ñu mun a jot ci liñ war a am jot seen gëdd am seen right ñeneen ñi bañuñ den xamut ku xamut nag yow mi xam share ak moom nga jàppale ko waaye at times jigéen ñi neexuñoo jàppale li tax mooy duñ wane seen bopp ba pare amuñ fit ñu ngay déglu seen piya yi seen morom yi because xëy na sa morom na la waxal sax fekk bëggul nga nekk fa waaye yow si lim la digal kàddu yooyu nga taxaw si te yow da nga war a xalaat ne suma bopp laay liggéeyal suma njaboot ëllëg ak suma réew because am na place yoo xam ne góor dafay toog jigéen nit dafa war a toog am kàddu decision making sharing yëpp ñu bokk si su boobaa ñu am seen equal rights léegi nag dañ war a change suñ attitudes wecc suñ jikko yi xam ne développement yi réew góor rek mënu koo gàddu jigéen góor ñoo ko moom yaa ngay gis soo demee si lopitaan yi sax ñettaa nit góor yaa ngi fa jigéen yaa ngi fa ñëpp ñu ngi fa di xawma delivery jigéen ñi war a am doom den fa dee nekk kon si boobaa ñu xam ne développement yi réew ñun ñëpp ñoo ko bokk especially youth si tamit dañ leen war a yaatal ñu génn si ñoom tam ñu génn ñu gis lan mooy xew xam lan mooy xew bokk ci man as an IPC chairperson for NBR also as an insider mediator for NBR the chairperson kon xam naa ci dara ñu ma assign pour jigéen ñoo xam ne bëgg na ñoo taxaw any position pour ñu leen war a jàppale yépp dinañ ko am waaye still mënumaa am benn nit ak nu rigon bi toll pour mu taxaw ne man dama bëgg ngeen dimbale ma share ko ak yéen North Bank koo xam ne xam nga jigéen boo xam ne bëgg na position wala bëgg na taxaw bëgg a liggéey bokk si liggéeyu réew ngeen jàppale ma si soo amee interest suma contact dinaa la ko jox because it's high time to see ourselves ñun dañ ñu daan dégg a gisuñu léegi ñu ñooy dégg ñu ñooy gis waaye not ñu wane suñ boppa ñun tam dëgër taxaw ko ñëpp jërëjëf
jërëjëf kàddu bi rafet na torop. Thank you so much for that. Do we have another person? Yes. Okay. So yes, I'll just take these three and then we wrap up. I'll go with her first.
Adiyam.
Yes.
Yeah. Mike amut de waaye mun nga.
Thank you very much.
Mike amut waxal nga ekati sa baat rek.
Thank you very much. I cannot just come here and sit and go without intervening. I must intervene because we are women in the making. We shall win. That is if we are together. Let us try and be together. Let us try not to harass women like us. Even if men harass us and women, the ratio that we have in this country, we all come together. Despite to the party you belong to. For me, if my party has a candidate, and I know that another woman from another party or an independent woman is contesting, Wallahi Hazim, I will vote for that woman. Why can't we do that? It's better than us saying that even if a dog or if a cat is contesting against a woman, I will vote for that cat. And we had that in this country. So I want to stop that. I want us to stop that. Let us come together and be one. Lima wax moy ne mbolo moy doole. Suñ ñëwé together dinañ am doole buñ bëgga. Ñun ñaata jigéen ñoo fi nekk. Jigéen mooy wax moromi jigéenam fu mu amee doomam. Naka la ko amee. Man fi nekk nii suma waxoon ne dama taxaw élection dinañ wax suma adjectif dinañ wax suma lu nekk te si jigéen laa koo déggee. Am na benn bés bu ma musoon a nekk National Assembly.
ñu ngi doon arrest persons with disabilities dama intervene wante lu ma déggut si social media bi amul dama ko jox def iya rek because xam naa ne maa ngi liggéeyal dëkk gisuloo fi mu nekk nii arrestatuñ benn persons with disabilities xam naa ne loolu si suma bakkan desoon tamit legacy rek laa nekk soo nañ leen ñu nekk ñu bàyyi a good legacy foo xam ne ñun foofu lañ nekk ñu bàyyi a good legacy jigéen mu support jigéen Rohey Malick Lowe time boobu noonu jigéen comme moom ñoo ko daan wax naka si dut noonu ñoo ko daan wax yeneen man duma wax góor yi dara de ñun su fekkee ne strong nañ wallahi Hazim benn góor duñu mënal dara góor yi dañoo bàyyi seen néegi xëy suba bàyyi seen néegi ñun ñu nekk fa dañ ñëw comme ni ko suma jabar waxee Fatou Baldeh comme dañ ñëw ñu jox leen ñu lekk bi su jox leen ñu naan luñ bëgg a yëpp ñu defal leen ko lanam tax ñun jigéen yi suñ nekkee together lana tax duñ ko mun a mun so loolu moom lay ñaan ñun ñëpp foundation bi nga xam ne moo am si Gambia nañ jéem ñu génnee ko fi mu nekk we are calling for changes dañ bëgg a change foundation biñ amoon mooy civic education amutoon si jigéen ñi lu bari góor ñi sax xamuñ woon lan mooy civic education bu doy sukuri ndogu yi lañ daan indi si kër yi suñu yaay yi dañu riitee toppal leen votal leen kii mu neex la mu naxari la soo léegi loolu mu fee jéem a génn nañ leen ko génnee ñu won ñun jigéen ñi lan lañ mun ñu won ñun jigéen ñi our capabilities and potentialities yal na yaa def jaama suñu dëkk bi ñu am jaama bu bari jigéen ñi yoo ko
jërëjëf kàddu bi rafet na yes
jigéen rek lañ dee because da ngaa gis ni góor yi su doon ñoom amuñ gom-gom bi ne ñun mun nañoo tax ba gaay am victory duñ ñu def yaayi compine so man lu may advice suñu yaayi mooy léegi ku ñëw mu ne la de daf laa def yaayi compine bañal comme que ñoom nangu ñoo jox opportunity pour ñun ñu lead léegi ñoom nañ def seen boppa bàyyi compine ñu xool ndax ñoom dinañ win because dangaa gis ne society bi jigéen su taxawee dañoo nekk di dig sa paas di wax ne kii nii la meloon nele la meloon waaye góor du musa taxaw ñu ne góor bi rapiste la wala lele la te ku dem sax mus nañoo elect fii koo xam ne rapiste la te xamuñ ko léegi tamit góor yi comme nu ñu dee def di dig suñ paas ñun tam neen dig seen paas ñoom tamit ñu nekk bàyyi compine rek jërëngeen
So Deputy Mayor, yes. So we'll actually have to just wrap it up. I will just do this three and just one with uncle over there, and then we close the session.
Thank you so much, Ala Barakabake, the party leader, deputy party leader, and Secka. The Gambian will be the colorful, and the tomb will be the Janet and the deputy mayor. So, Mutual Lord Lapu go to any leadership at Kumaya Tabakele, can you come to Gambia Musul be together? Well, I always think of Falioko. Your right to join any political party. So kamoja political party doka amagena enemy. But enkaje control mukambia musoti. Nganyo muta, nganyo fasa, wakumaya takul kono baken. Ni ajube, ntola arana always carefully and na mentor bijane. Me alonko anti Secka all the time. Abelori ka musol faster all the time. Kalo musole andone election of financita. I can make sure I phone in tell musole. I can send them to ya. And Tabusar Fanan, since our last time to National office, I am support Leno, Kajako ni Mayor Ketaketi, Deputy Mayor Kemusoti, wala ni Muso Ketano Mayoti, Keleke Deputy Mayoti. Me along with all political parties, been around Kajako Yemusoje in front. Nina the leadership la, Nia Jube, we are the central caretaker of the family. Musol lebe dimbaya lanto lebe sokon. In terms of leadership, Nala Mulo and the Yai Company Fanan. Ngejelo ko tolebe ne musu do so ya company ko musu te ko musu keme fula wala musu keme ando ni be lafta kalo elections e ka duma le wala this year companies ye kuwol samba ye kuwol samba and the young people who me don't care for it only taka finti juma ye atani bita political it is no for 1 month 3 months you need to prepare yourself 1 year before the election so ya di be lafta minere sa je la campaign team is a set up now. And the 2027 election is coming for councillorship, mayorship, and in parliamentarians. Being and prepared for now to be ready for that position. We can go for it and we can do it. So let's come together and find our position and to be part of the decision-making process or policy makers. We want our voice being heard. We want no one to speak us. We want to speak ourselves. So thanks to everyone.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. In 1 minute.
1 minute. My to the Yama Samatilo. Network in Women Political Participation Club. I'm a member there. Well, Lima was recommend finally hall bilegi for ñun dañ wara ut solution bu ñoo def pour def li because ñun jigéen ñi lu ñoo wax fi yépp dégg nañ ko several times ñun mi dem ci field bi xam nañ dégg nañ ñun mi nekk fi ci hall buñ dugg rek the same thing la ñu ngi wax suñ stories yi coono bu ñoo daj ak la ñoo am violence yoo xam ne dafa def ci ñun léegi jigéen ñi Gambia ñun lan lañ war a def xam nga lan lañ war a def léegi nañ leen seet naka la ñoo def pour stop lii I think that's the most important thing here not the stories we are telling these stories ku ni képp fi am story rek waxoon na ko dégg nañ ko waaye dañ tee saafara wut léegi lu ñoo def to come together as one umbrella women of Gambia youths of Gambia man boole ci youth si because dafa important ñoom lu ñu daj lan la moo ne lal youth si parce que ñun ñoo leen jur nañ leen ñoo together how best ñu def pour violence bi nga xam ne dafa teg suñ kaw naka lañ koo saafara loolu dafa nekk loo xam ne lu important la jigéen bu taxaw man leen jox tamit advice fii dama ko dee woo always boo bokkut si political party nga ne dangaa taxaw pour win election dafa am it jigéen ñi dugaleen si political party ngeen participate in political party participate loo si political party tey participate loo elect nga jóg rek nga ñëw rek nga ne dama bëgg a taxaw duñ la jël boobaa nga toog si gannaaw nga ne leen gars yi dañ ma dinaay pour jël xam nga Gambia su buggee jël ñeneen pour participer in politique dañ war a bokk si political party nañ leen waxante dëgg ñu ràññee la nga def ko man moom man maan si fil bi man maan si politique bi ñëpp xam nañ si loolu tey soo buggee taxaw as mii ma bugg a taxaw dara xam nga dafaa yomba pour ma taxaw waaye soo dinaayee sa boppa nga ne man du ma taxaw loolu ëllëg soo buggee position dafa métti si yow wax ma ne doo ko am waaye dafa métti this advice also go to the youths yoo xam ne man bugguma politique kañ la youth si di lit fii soo leen bëggul politique kañ nga naa li hey politique si biir kër bi yaa ngee politique is not you just participate in the tea yow sa biir kër bi yaa ngee politique naa sa da ngaa politique saa yoo dem jaay ma nekk mu ne la $5 nga doon defal na ko $2 is it not politics why people fi mu nekk ne jigéen na youth si yoon bëgguma dugg si politique bi nañ leen seet bu baax ba pare taat li man lii suma wax la ñoo xam ne dañ jàng ba am masters kaay la ngeen jël political position bi pour yóbbu Gambia kanam jigéen ñi yaa ngi am sa masters yaa ngi am sa lu nekk nga ne man bëgguma jël benn political leadership bu déedéet bëgguma am political appointment or political leader kañ la jigéen di am leadership nañ leen dem ñu def ko suy yaay mu ngi nii maa ngi jox tamit comme Fatou Baldeh lim la war rek yéenay suy yaay anti yam suma tooma yéenay suy yaay seet leen noo leen xamee ni di ngeen ñu boot ñun xale yi nekk seen gannaaw bul xool kii MPP la nekk bul xool GDC la nekk bul xool beneen parti la nekk rek hôtel nga seet ñu ut fondé nga isil ñu yow sa expérience dañ ko soxla ak keneen parce que yéen da ngeen yàgga si political field bi yéen loolu la ñu wax ne ñun mu ne dinañ ko góob li ngeen fa daj xëy na doo ko wax de waaye daj ngeen loo xam ne dafa ëpp yéen da ngeen daj lu nekk si politique bi soo ñun loolu leen bëgg a am si yéen ngeen nekk suñu mentor pour ñu mun a grow politique of the Gambia jigéen ñi dem si kanam thank you very much jërëjëf yéen.
Thank you, Atia. I give you 1 minute.
Why you have 3 minutes now? You're fair.
One.
Nakala.
Tell me, ma biar semua bopa. Macam ni dia udah pas kisi nyom lah tu sih man. Assalamualaikum. Man mangi tu dah Councilor Michelle Mendy bulawa nyomi ese award. Tey ndaje bi ni ndaje ñaxtu la soo déggee mën a ñaxtu la yàgg nañ di ko waxaate mënta sotti waaye mu nekk loo xamante ne ba tey ñu ngi dooli di ñaxtuwaat nga fekk koo xamante ne xamul affaire yi politique nga bugg a wécci xelam bi dafa jël time waaye nag comme jël nañ jéego ak ay motuwaay foog naa ne dinañ toll ci place boo xam ne dinañ fàttali passé ci li ma doon wax man am naa scénario bu mel noonu man maa war na nekk first female National Assembly member boo xamante biir North Bank la moo jógee waaye ñu xeex ma ko jox ko góor ñu ne jigéen du jiite bi mu amee ma dem bugg a toog wil ak anti tabu ñu ne ma déedéet puusal nga dem ñu may ma di courage waaye demoon naa ba discourage because dama liggéey loo xamante ne tey waroon naa koo am ci suma ko waaye su ñoo jëndoo di ma ko jëndee ak góor boo xam ne potindaal sax indiwu ko si dëkk bi kon dinaa mun a gis suma boppa mu nekkoon loo xam ne dama ne léegi damaa dem toog su beneen political party taxawee bu ma doy su change of regime su amee ma dem waaye tardement la ñu ne ma tardement la puusal rek dina mun a sot si waaw naso lii nii am media yu bari jël suma lii nii yóbbu ko fu nekkat ma ne xaaral comme am naa courage moom benn si moom bokk na si ñu bari ñu may ma that courage ne ma demal puusal you can make it ma ne comme am naa ginnaaw xaaral ma forge ahead loo gis rek da nga dee am obstacles yoo xamante ne challenges yoo xam ne dafa ñëw ci sa yoon waaye yow yaay toj xur boobu noonu nga mun a àgga fi nga àgg ma ne leen suñ waxee ne tey sa déema gisoon nañ maa góor sax faale ma am talking about today and tomorrow tey gisuma góor déema la woon nañ fàtte ko si déema su ka neexee nga toog I don't care bi ma xamee ne loolu am na ma ne xaaral man mii maa ngi bugg a dof liggéey ba pare kenn di ko njëriñoo xaaral man ma jóg ma njëriñoo ko waaye bi bii ñëwee ma am ko ñun ñetta nit man yàlla may ma ko parce que déema kuréel bi ma gaay mayoon su fekkoon na ma dellu woon ginnaaw du ma fa nekk benn góor moo fa nekk kon mu nekk loo xam ne lu nekk rek nit ki da ngaa am kóore ci li ngaa def am ngom-ngom ne dinaa ko def soo try you will make it kon nag xale yu ndaw yi de always ñu ko yaama wee génn si leen ñoom anti yam experience nañ wax na ne maaget na mu ngee dem ñun suñ fa nekkatul ñan ñooy ñëw so lii is
dafa nekk loo xamante ne yoon boo xamante ne ñëpp ko war a jàng kii su demee keneen ñëw comme ni ko anti yaa ma waxee borom ñi amee kayit yu mag yi borom PhD yi doo dégg ak kenn ku ci dem di jël politique waaye ñoom ñoo day gën a binda di wax ne lii nii la lii nii la lii nii la ñoom nag ñoo ci arrêt bi ñu mos nañ di mos ba xam ne dinañ toog fañ toog di ko wax sometimes dangaa ñëw nga jël risque comme ni ko ñeneen di jëlee te tey fu mu nekk nii am nañ nit ñoo xamante ñu ngi nekk si rural bi ñoom expérience biñ am yow yaa ngi leen koo xeebal waaye ñooñu suñ génnee wax leen lu ñu am si politique ak lu ñu am yow ñu amee sa kay dangaa dellu ginnaaw those are the people we have to engage ñoom mun nañ moo tij politique suñ engagé ñooñu noonu we'll get more and we'll get our representative from those people. Why?
So I'll keep the council over there, but also to make an announcement. For any position for the local government elections, being National Assembly, whatever councillorship, you can submit your names to Anti-Taboo, so we can see how best we'll be able to engage and support you in your quest at your. But anybody that is willing to and wants to, or looking forward to vying for any position in the local government elections, you can submit your name forward. Yes, Uncle.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much. Westminster Foundation, Anti-Taboo Mangla Gerambila Center. I'm so happy and proud of this Westminster Foundation, your initiative for this violence against women. The advocates are so many and the people coming forward are so little. Those who are advocating, why not come and take the forward seat? Come and sit for the positions. Look for the position, go for them. But sitting advocating, you will advocate here till next year. You will not get the position if you don't go for it. That's why I'm fit being you on the platform. That's the only way you can get this seat. But sitting there, yes, women this, women that, just keep on advocating. We will be listening to you. But those who have the feet to come forward, we will surely embrace you and will help you. Because you are the first teachers in the home. You taught children, you bear them, and you taught them how to speak, how to do everything. If you are able to lead the home, can't you lead a village? Nan said, village in Yugahamne, we have women alcanos there. How peaceful those villages are. Compare them to villages that are alcanos who are men. You cannot compare them. So, Westminster Foundation, there's one thing that I always ask you to do. Don't leave the IPC behind. Don't leave the IPC behind. If you want to deal with political parties, the umbrella body for the political parties is the IPC. If you want to read political parties, you cannot read all of them. You have 22 registered political parties. If you want to read all of them, you must go through the umbrella body. Antiam is part of the IPC. You are seeing what he is doing. Here at the IPC, people misjoin us. You think that we are there just for individual political parties. At our that platform, you dare not even go there with your party color, or you talk about your individual party there. There we talk about Gambian interests. Okay. It's the Gambia that we look for, and we advocate for women participation. That's why we are taking the lead. We have over 60% of women among our team, because we have women branches in every region. All these people, they advocate for people who are vying for positions as female. They will help you.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you also. Last, just 1 minute, please. Yeah. Yes. Just now, then we go to the high table. It's already 1 o'clock, almost 1 o'clock, 10 minutes to 1. And we want to give them the opportunity to say.
Naga contest.
Wadama contest.
Very good.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ajurohi Sidibe. I'm the second vice president of the United Democratic Party of the Female National Youth Wing. I want to ask a question. Dama buga xam ñaata jigéen ñoo fi nekk ñoo xam ne ñu ci political party te am nañ position loolu laa buga xam right now. Because all the time ñu ngi create workshop waaye boo ooyee pour nit ñi ñu ñëw pour jigéen ñi ñoo xamante they help hold a position party doo dangaa compte it's either 2 3 or 4 5 loolu rek ngay am lu ci des 0. So where are the rest? So every time we're advocating women's leadership, dugal in politics, join in political party. But are we physically and mentally ready? Honestly, let us ask ourselves. We all wanted to be in position, parliamentary, vice president, Madam they wanted to dugal na politics, but not to clap, not to dance. No. Man kuma gina buga party amut. I work. Why do we want to get a political party? Dama buy it. Suma had this more when you get them. You know what? I've already passed that level. Man, dama do politics not to clap and dance. Dama pass a level. Don't know. Nyaka na suma ligay. Nyep hamne le opposition party. Nehut. Why jigeni? The young ones they don't want to sacrifice. Man, dama do the mega party. I was learning while somebody gave me Yahoo. I didn't even further my education. But thanks to United Democratic Party and the Lord Mayor of KMC, with my party leader, I'm waiting for my certificate. So all thanks to the United Democratic Party. But you say to them international, thanks to the party. But you say and fit no thanks to the party. You soon an invitation to you, we send our anti yam Secka ñëwal nga seet yaa xale noo leen di def anti yam toujours def maa ko la aji dama place moo ko anti yam dama soole mu ne ma xamal nan la demal but it's for myself, it's for my own betterment, it's for my own future. So ñun jigéen ñi ñoo war a lekk suñu boppa ndax pare ngeen.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So now we'll hand over to
and last but not the least, not 1 minute, like 2027, if my party select me, I want to run for the National Assembly, Bakau constituency. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That's a good one. So let's see through the high table. Just 1 minute. Finally, what do you think we should do moving forward to change the status quo? Yes, Adia.
waxoon naa ko sax ma ne jigéen ñi nañ ñëw let them come and join the political arena. Meaning when you come to United Democratic Party, if you come to United Democratic Party, I'll be very pleased. But not United Democratic Party I'm calling for. Go and come and join any political party of your choice as an educated woman. Am na ñu ko fi wax ñu bari dañoo xaar nekk ci gannaaw ñu am président mu nominé la ñu nekk ministre ñu kontaan ñu nominé la nekk National Assembly member ñu kontaan ba ñu nominé la nekk councilor ñu kontaan waaye ñëw leen ngeen join political arena bi ba pare ngeen seek for elected position. Gambia mu ta dem te jigéen bokku ci jigéen ñi yéena amee Gambia am na ko fi wax majorité bi jigéen lañ te suñu ootee jigéen ñee génn suñoo teg jigéen ñee teg man de suma parti bi jigéen ñee ko amee léegi la diaspora bi contribute to United Democratic Party. I was the Secretary General of UDP National Executive and the entire wing of United Democratic Party since 1997 up to 2016. maa doon liggéey jigéen ñi xam naa jigéen ñi United Democratic Party li ñu def ci parti bi bon nag nañ ñëw leen ngeen bokk parti bu leen neex ngeen liggéey réew mi Gambia pass na pour toor ñu bàyyi ko góor ñi wax naa leen ne man mag naa ba pare maa ngi ñaan yàlla may fan bu guddaa wér gu yaram ma teete xale yi my doors are open naa kum neex ma jox la suma contact ndomba am na jigéen ñoo xam ne dañoo ñëw suma kër ñu waxtaan politics ma jox leen suma experience politique nag neexut li tax nit ñi ragal ko man I started politics in 1974 as a young woman though married at that time with children. I joined the PVP party at that tender age. Ma def ko for 20 years from 1994 to 1994. My government was hijacked moto boko ma ben parti mu naxari ma nak parce que PVP dañ ma fa xamone ma am liggéey ma fa def ak ñoom yàlla mi dogal biñ coup d'état ma toog. In fact, I took voluntary retirement. I was not dismissed, but I was about to be dismissed. When I heard that I'd be dismissed, I took voluntary retirement. Just to show you how I struggled. When I took voluntary retirement, 1995, December, I was not paid my gratuity and my pension for complete 11 months. My file with the PMO was written not to be paid. There was discrimination. While I struggled, neexut jigéen ñu means fay am salaire bi fayee ko ñu aayale loolu nga retire jox na sa gratuity jox na sa pension métti na waaye ma jàppa yàlla I was lucky ne they paid me my pension and then my gratuity. Pension bi not a single button is with them. Fay nañ ma yëpp waaye seetal jigéen ñi toog 11 months liggéeyuloo gi dañ la bu daxa supportuloo parti ba mu gën maa may doole nag ma ne let me wait for any political party that is coming out parce que my party was banned. United Democratic Party ñëw Ousainou Darboe didn't come to me. I went to him and joined his party. That's why I'm calling you young Gambian women to come and join the political arena. You will recall, you have to go and meet the political party structures. You talk to them and then you'll be a politician in a political party. Maneka ba, mu metti lool 1997, our first Congress, the Secretary General of the Executive and the entire wing of United Democratic Party. It was not easy. Discrimination fu nekk la nekk. Jigéen xëccante bi fu nekk la nekk. Te bañ ma elect, I was supposed to go unopposed. Waaye ñu am keneen kuñ tànn. Waaye yàlla mi doo kañ tànn man ma gañe ko. You must be determined and prepared. If you are not determined, you are not prepared, you will never be positioned in this country. Determination mo yóbbu ñëpp. So léegi ñu nekk sax ma nekk si nag dinaa indi 2016 as an example. My party leader and 11 senior executive members were in my troop. I was the acting party leader. I had it tough. It was not easy. But I was determined te dama bëggoon a àgga suñ ma waxee na tontu ma ne du ma tontu ita jaabi la ba nga fa ko ita jaabi la parce que internet bi da futa la dama bëgg a àgga soo bëggee àgga nag looy def doo tontu te doo gestu bàyyi leen tontu yi WhatsApp bi xeex bi bari na sa xuloo bari na si man dama dee castigate Facebook lu nekk lañ ma dee sotti waaye du ma tontu lan lay tontu dama bëgg a àgga ku bëgg a àgga du tontu du gestu bàyyi leen WhatsApp yi ngeen di xuloo social media yi ngeen di xuloo jigéen ñang sa nag góor ñang sa duñu yóbbu fenn politicien du defante dangaa def ndànka am na yoo xam ne dinga di ak nag waaye jaru ko jéem leen ngeen góorgóorlu tabu maa ngi laa gërëm la sant yaa Westminster Foundation tabu xam naa la bu baax a baax xam naa fa nga jógee xam naa ni nga commencé ba agsi fii tabu rek you can emulate tabu parce que fa mu jógee ak finance du benn lu dégg waaye suñu toogee naan man dama toog suma kenn ñu jël ma mukk kenn toog sa kenn ñu jël am na ñu am war sax de waaye barewul de foog nga génn nga struggle be part of the game so that we can forge ahead. ma di leen gërëm di leen sant Samba maa ngi laa gërëm. He is one of the co-chairs of the Interparty. I am a member of the Interparty Committee. While when we are at that table, we see Gambia, not political parties. We discuss Gambia, not political parties. So, we know that. So, you said, "Don't have Interparty bank." Madeleine Gerem nak Interparty parce que ñoom dañ ma def yaay jox ma cër ndax mënoon na leen sa bañ a fekkat waaye jox ngeen ma cër bu mu set ñoom ñëpp. Thank you very much. Jigéen ñi ñëw leen nag. I'm calling.
Thank you. Thank you, Auntie Yam. I think Auntie Yam has said it all. Okay, Barewuma Lumache Yoga. One thing, right? I think as a country we are at a turning point where you get these concrete commitments from different political parties. Let's take advantage of this commitment. You make sure the commitments actually translate into actions. Nekune ay paper in your side, nekune ay political parties they make commitments and nekune diko gis in reality. So man fofula just buga emphasize on let's move beyond these commitments to actions to ensuring that 2027 you get more women political participation, particularly at the National Assembly, in the different spaces of Gambian life. You get more women being there. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Fatou. Yes, David.
So thank you so much to Auntie Yam and Auntie Fatou. So my first recommendation is going to the political parties because they are the primary gatekeepers to political participation. So first, they need to adopt and enforce a clear code of conduct in their parties, especially political parties that do not have clear code of conduct. They should also establish internal reporting mechanisms because I believe many people, many women face, they face violences in their political parties, but probably there is no internal reporting mechanism that they can follow to report cases. That's why they sit over it without reporting. So political parties must establish clear internal reporting mechanisms, and they should also sanction perpetrators, irrespective of their status, whether they are the party leaders or whether they are what. You need to ensure that everyone is equal in the party, and they are all sanctioned equally, irrespective of their positions. Because without the accountability in political parties, violence against women will persist. It will not stop. So my advice also to women outside, I think I should say this in local language. Please, na kata sign, nkake yai kompin munti ko honorable kabaya fanyami. Ikamol ke yai kompin tile mobilizer. Ngaro neko, momo ganyeta. Political party or political, momo nota political position wala. Imari ganyeta, wote karo ne umsule sembentuya. So janding ka to kel sembentuya la ma ko kane sembentuya. Bari niaje inyo umsolora. Nkana song ikamol kumul takinyola ka homole ko musola nyanto mfutu woleti o ka dindi wol tekke aso kono ken la nyanta ka leadership fen kota ngaloko kew se fen keno nyato ka yala karola muso kan du beta muso se fen keno la mutambi la woti alinga nse keno ya kompinti lo manke problem woti bari ngani tan dila ko science political party kono o leadership position kono yai kompino ni mobilizer wol to manke to la nyanto mfana lafta ke la party leaders wolati mfana lafta ke la nyaato wolati katari National Assembly kata ministry adin kurul nonte nim musol if women are sidelined, when they are silenced and intimidated and pushed out of politics, then decision making would not be inclusive. So we need this And this is a recommendation to everyone. To the National Assembly also, Antituma was here, so we hope that the bill that they are working on will pass because now pastor amutel be anyan toti. Follow me Dani Lakoten come nyami wato wati. Fees attached to nominations. Aserta bakele. Muso setari no dulato la ela filola. Atasotola. Anu mobe bukala fitar la political party kono kuri no position holder. So inyanta ka traile ye feel ni yari consider. Fini serta bakele anu mobe to afford mola. So ni sa consider no ni la tamsole nyaton kayake ye low leadership position holder wote nyanta ka katale ifana feel ni consider. It's a more basic equal when it comes to leadership position. Thank you so much,
National Youth Parliament. A round of applause to the panelists and to Secka, Fatou, and Honorable Speaker. And thank you to all of you for taking part in this process. Thank you for your input. And let's also ensure that the discussions here move beyond these four corners, but we extend it somewhere else. It shouldn't be just us speaking, but then putting all of those things that we are putting together, the thoughts, into implementation, so that these are actionable things that we can always reflect on later on. So thank you to all of you, and a round of applause to all of you here. I'll hand over to Auntie Tabu to close the engagement. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Isatu, for a well-coordinated moderation, and thank you to our panelists. We really appreciate your insights that you shared with us today, and also to each and every one of you who has left his or her busy schedules to be here today. I think it was a day worth staying. It was a day worth sharing and engaging with everyone. More so, we will be closing this session, this activity. I think it was a success. When we had the president even passing and we stood as women and say, "President, we are coming." And he asked, "Are you ready?" We said, "We are ready." So please, let's carry it on. Let's keep the conversation. And to our men who have stayed here since in the morning, we thank you. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts, because this shows that you believe in gender equality. You believe in ensuring that your women are empowered. And please, we are not coming to take over, to take ownership, as it is widely believed that when you allow women to come along, they will come and take our positions. Please don't feel threatened. We are in this together. Whatever you earn, you bring it home, and we manage it very well. If one hand is only coming, it will be better if two hands comes into the household, into the communities, into the families and the nation at large. And you all attest to the fact that women are the backbone of this country. If you believe in that, please give us space. We are your supporters. We are your equals. We are your partners, your wives, your mothers, your sisters. You cannot go alone without us. So please give us the space, and we thank you immensely from the depth of our hearts that we are in this advocacy. We are not fighting. We are not quarreling. We are dialoguing. We are communicating. That when if we want progress and development of the Gambia, we need to walk side by side. You need to carry everybody, not only women, but also persons living with disabilities, because they are part of us. Young people are part of us. Do remember this always, that we are not threats. We just want what is due, as the speakers have highlighted. It's our legal rights. It is embedded in the Constitution, Chapter 5, our freedoms. So please give us space and carry us along. Bu leen ñu bàyyi ci gannaaw, parce que ci gannaaw du yóbbu Gambie, bàyyi jigéen ñi ci gannaaw du yóbbu Gambie ci kanam. So nañ leen jàppante, te maa ngi leen wax ne leen jërë ngeen jëf. Rural Women Assembly. When rural women speak, thank you very much. And the media. Well, I think we can. Mashallah. Ngeen ñi bi jàmm.
Thank you very much. I mean, thank you so much. This activity is over.